What's up, guys? Papa Goss. Today's going to be a little bit different. As you heard at the end of 2023, Best Buy is no longer going to carry physical media. It's a sad day for all the video collectors out there. Collecting Blu-rays and DVDs was the first thing I ever collected, so they mean a lot to me. So it's very nostalgic. They just, I have a mass movie collection, probably 300 to 400 somewhere in there. Blu-rays, DVDs, box sets, limited edition, collector's ones, some that are autographed. Yeah, they just mean a lot to me. So I managed a video store years ago, and I worked there for a total of 7 years. Met some of the best people that I know, customers and employees. Shared some of the best times I've had in my entire life. So movies have just always meant a lot to me. I remember my first VHS was the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman. All my relatives had a copy, and I probably wore all of them out because I just watched it so many times when I'd come down to town to visit. First DVD was Caddyshack, believe it or not, and first Blu-ray was Cars, the Pixar movie, because they upsold it. At the time, there weren't a lot of Blu-rays. So today is just going to be me going to a few Best Buys locally, just for nostalgic purposes, and I'm going to see what they got left, if they've already gotten rid of stuff. I'm going to do a little bit of toy hunting as well, but make sure at the end of the video you guys leave a comment and let me know what your first movie or your favorite movie is that you own in your collection. All right, let's get into this, guys.
All right, guys, here's the first Best Buy. And as we walk back here, they have three end caps, three island end caps. Most of these have, new release stuff. Here's a Steelbook WandaVision. Matilda on 4K Steelbook, which I had no idea that even existed. Indiana Jones. Here's some classics. And then if you walk over here, they actually have an entire wall. It's not filled to the brim, but there's a lot. They had this really cool John Wick chapters 1 through 3, all on 4K, and it comes with some collector's items inside. Very cool box set. And then we got to do some toy hunting as well, guys. So they have some Transformers. Here's some NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from The Last Ronin, which if you guys haven't read that, I highly recommend it. These NECA figures are really cool too. Lots of great detail. Here's some McFarlane. Here's a Dragon Zord from Super 7. Another underrated toy line, I would say. They're just kind of expensive, but they're cool. Here's some Star Wars Legos. Just some mini sets. Boba Fett. Here's some Mario, Sonic. Here's some Batman. Here's another little cool Star Wars Lego set. And then over here, more Super 7s from the Turtles line. Mostly the villains. And then there's a Samurai Leonardo. They had this really cool Godzilla, but I believe the price point is like $200, but very cool. NECA had a bunch of stuff over here. The Kevin Eastman Artist Series line. These are pretty cool. Some more NECA. Here's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monsters mashup. Elvira. The Gargoyles line from NECA I will one day collect just because the detail on them is incredible. Pinhead from Hellraiser, another cool one. And then here's Best Buy number 2. And first initial walk-in, they have a one island end cap. And then they were pretty well stocked at this Best Buy. Here's some Disney. Some of them are steelbooks. Here's some classics, Tales from the Dark Side, Scream 2, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan. And then here's a new release island that I did find in the back, and mostly has the same stuff we saw at the other one. The Godfather trilogy on 4K. And then we're on to number 3. This one was the most bare of all of them. They did have this Mandalorian season 1 steelbook, which was really cool, but it was $32. So here's the new Mission Impossible movie on steelbook, Gran Turismo. And as you can see, this one was picked pretty clean. They did have the Community Complete Series on Blu-ray for $35. Some more box sets. Here's James Bond. It has everything minus No Time to Die, the most recent one. But yeah, it was pretty bare. And then Married with Children, the box set on just DVD. Fast and the Furious. The Insidious movies. They got Donnie Darko in 4K. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Dragon Slayer. Down here they had That 70s Show on Blu-ray for $25, which is a great deal if you like that show. Friday the 13th Steelbook was really cool. Pumpkinhead. That Princess Bride Criterion is awesome, but they were charging $60. And they were very well stocked on toys. Lots of NECA. Here's Michael Myers from Halloween Kills. Some more Gargoyles. Phantom of the Opera. Dracula. Some more Last Ronin. This is my favorite Jason right here. This NECA figure. The detail is so good. Holiday Elvira again. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Some miscellaneous stuff. Then they had a bunch of Legos. And then this end cap was very well stocked. It had Paranorman on Steelbook, The Blob, Blues Brothers. There was 4K Texas Chainsaw. And then here's the final one, guys. So this one was also pretty picked apart, but still cool nonetheless. And then the same NECA figures as most of the other stores. More Last Ronin. And then some Disney stuff. And then there was this wall. And like I said, the last two that I went to, they were picked pretty clean. This one had a lot of Disney movies. Some of those other classic ones that we saw at the previous Best Buys. And then they had this movie, Past Lives. It's been nominated for a bunch of awards already. It just came out and it's $9.99. It's crazy. Expendables Steelbooks. Fargo on 4K. Avatar Way of Water. And then they had a Steelbook James Dean Rebel Without a Cause. And then guys, this is what the new video game walls look like. You have to go scan in to get what you want. What's up, guys? So as you saw, I went to 4 Best Buys total. The first 2 had quite a bit left, actually. So it looks like they're not quite on the way out, but probably I'll check back pretty soon. And then the other 2 I went to didn't have much left at all. If you go on Best Buy's website, a lot of their stuff is still available to order, to be delivered to you. So I think whatever's left over, they're sending it to the direct warehouse, and then you can order it on the website. But I'm going to give it a couple weeks, check back in, see if they're still have stuff. Hopefully they'll do some sales, try to get rid of their last remaining stock. And that's when I'll really start to buy a few more titles to add to my collection. The only one I picked up on the 4 Best Buys I went to was the 4-disc collector's edition, The Mist, the Stephen King novel. Is directed by Frank Darabont, who did Shawshank Redemption, first season of Walking Dead, very famous director, producer, writer, all that stuff. Awesome movie if you've never seen it. Frank changed the ending to the original book, and a lot of people were very divisive on it. I think the ending to the movie version is pretty messed up, and it is one of the very few movies where the ending just kind of left me with my jaw on the floor. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. This was on sale, like I said. I think it was like $10 off. So not astronomical, but pretty cool. So I went ahead and picked this up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe you can get out and add some stuff to your collection. And thanks for watching. Hit the like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, guys.